Alright, this is dividing a segment into equal parts. This is one picture that you can pause the video and take a look and follow the steps. I'll go through it one more time. There, pause the video, follow the steps. Here's the steps in a little quicker motion. Draw the segment you want to bisect, or you want to trisect. So we want to cut this into 3 equal parts. And so I'll just say it's this one. And we're going to put an A there, and we're going to put a B there. So we are going to deal with segment AB. Now, we're going to draw a segment where? Above or below? Above from A. We're going to go from A, and we're going to draw a diagonal segment up. And we're going to take our protractor, and we're just... How many times do you want to cut it? How many pieces do you want to cut it? All right, we'll do 3. So I'm just going to take this, open it up. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. So what we've done is we just drew a brand new segment, this diagonal segment, and we came up with a segment here that when I put AB, I'll put point C here. We've cut this segment into 3 congruent parts. So that's congruent to that part. Now, the next goal is to copy this exact segment AC diagonally down BD. And in order to copy that, 2 things have to happen. First off, I have to open up my protractor from A to C, or from B to C. And where am I going to put my pointy end? It has to be on a point. Is it going to be on A, B, or C? If it's already on B and C, where do you think I'm going to put it? Put it on A. And then we're going to draw the arc below A, because that's where the next segment's going to go. Now I want to draw segment AC. I want to draw an arc for segment AC. So I open that up to AC, which looks about right. Now, if I'm already at points A and C, where do you think I'm going to go? Where do you think I'm going? To B. So if I use C and B, I'm going to put it on point A and draw the arc. If I use A and C, I'm going to put it on point B and draw an arc. So I go to point B, I draw an arc. Oh, and I barely get a point. That's cool. No big deal. I'm going to draw this segment right down here. That's point D. Now, the only thing missing from segment BD is these 2 arcs right here. This arc and this arc. So what I need to do is I need to go back to A, and I need to open my compass back up to the arc that I made here. I can jump to D. It doesn't matter if you go from B or from D, because you should end up in the same spot. Draw an arc. Jump to this point. Draw an arc. And if I jump to this point, I draw an arc, and it's going to hit B. So basically, I'm doing this exact same thing over here. If my compass is on B and C, I'm going to move my pointy end to A and draw the arc. If my compass is on A to C, I'm going to put the pointy end on B, the point that I didn't do, and draw an arc. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the corresponding arcs. This arc to this arc. This arc, the second arc, to the second arc. And now, what I've done is, I've cut this into 3 equal parts. So, that's what we need to do. That's how you do it. If you do a search on the Google for this, there's a really cool animation for this. And for any constructions that you have to do, there are animations that'll go through exactly what you need to do. So you can watch those. The animations that they do are like 30 seconds long. My video is like 5 minutes long. But I have some explanation that goes with it. just be careful that if you're once you make this segment and you want to make the segment from B to C, just make sure that you go to A and draw the arc. If you go from A to C, make sure you go to point B and draw the arc, and you're good to go. So that's how you cut it up. Now, what would happen if I wanted to cut it up into 5 equal parts? How many arcs would I make up here? I'd make up 5. If I wanted 10, I'd put 10. Would I really want to? Probably not. But the option is always there.